Justin with Boomers Outdoors, and we're in the great state of Tennessee. Our first backpacking trip of 2022.
Woohoo!
It's March 19th. Perfect day for me, 45 degrees.
Yes.
Gonna get down in the 30s tonight. We're hiking out about 8.5 miles to Hobbs Cabin, Campground. Got the first campsite there. Wanted to get the cabin, but it was already taken.
Yeah.
So we're inviting you to come with us. What do you think about this place?
This is gorgeous. The water is pristine. It's beautiful. It feels like a movie set. It's so gorgeous.
Yep, so we got to get going
Let's
because
go.
we got a long way to go.
Oh, and I love these.
Yeah.
Seven more to go.
One of the things that's awesome about hiking in this area is the scenery changes on the trail from pine trees and barren pine forest to hardwood forest, then to areas around the water where there are rhododendrons just everywhere. We are in a rhododendron forest. And another thing at Savage Gulf that makes it special are the swinging bridges, or I call them bouncing bridges. They're more bouncing than swinging.
Look at that. Six more miles to go, babe.
Actually, it's only 5.9. Is it a long way down there? So we're more than halfway there. And that's good. We decided to stop here. I think this is Rattlesnake Point, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we looked around. There's no rattlesnakes.
It's a little bit too cold for that. The
Yeah.
weather forecast 2 days ago said today was supposed to be 61 and sunny, and it is completely overcast. And I think right now it's about 50 degrees.
Maybe 50.
And the wind's blowing, so it's a little bit nippy.
It's like in the 40s.
So, but that's perfect backpacking weather for me. I did have to put my jacket, my puffy coat on when we're sitting here, but we got us some top ramen noodles and top ramen and Jack Leek's peppered beef jerky. That stuff is awesome. We finished that bag off. So I have a feeling tonight it's going to get lower than 39, but we brought some extra stuff. You know, and my pack probably weighs 4 pounds more than usual. I purchased a drone. It's not a mini drone. It's a DJ Mavic, Air Mavic 2 or Mavic Air 2. I think it's Mavic Air 2. So with the extra battery and the controller and everything, that probably added 4 pounds.
That's going to be fun.
And then I brought a little extra blanket, a fleece liner, just in case.
His blankie.
Yeah, my blankie. You'd be amazed how much a fleece liner makes a difference. We took our bags, which I've done a review on them already, but we took them out one night in the backyard again when it got down to 21. In our tent, it got down to 27. And with our liners and everything, we stayed warm even at 27. So we're gonna post that video. It'll come out probably before this one. But we've got to get a move on. Finish your suit.
You're always trying to rush me.
Well, if you remember the last 2 years ago when we backpacked up here in October, we hiked at night, which is actually against park rules. But we ran out of daylight. We hiked the last hour in the dark with headlamps.
That was the hike from hell.
Yeah. Well, Karen, how much further do we have to go?
3.5 miles.
No, it's only 3.4 miles. I don't think she's real happy. Are you tired?
Got to almost be there.
Yeah, it's further than it says it is. I'm gonna put all trails on tomorrow and see what the actual mileage is. I'm thinking it's almost at least 9 miles, if not 9.5.
That's a lot for me.
Yeah, it's a lot for me for this first trip. But we're almost there. That's a big tree.
You think?
Milepost number 4. You know what that means, don't you? 1.9. Don't think of it as 2, think of it as 1.9. Less than 2.
I don't know if I can do it.
Well, you had 5 children. So you can do this.
Yeah, I can do it.
3 of them all naturally. So yeah. So we're about 2 miles, well, excuse me, we're about 1.5 miles from the Hobbs Cabin campground, and we're making our way back down to another water crossing. This North Rim Trail, which is 5.9 miles from the cutoff trail, which is I think it's the Savage Day Loop Trail. It has numerous, in fact, it has more overlooks into the valley than any trail here in Savage Gulf. But it also has some really beautiful water crossings. And we're coming up on one right now. It's got some nice bridges, swinging bridges, and then just some really just beautiful water features.
Oh my gosh.
That's a really pretty waterfall.
We can't cross that. We have to get our feet wet. He's gonna go find another place where we can cross over. Oh my gosh. Sometimes this happens. It's pulling me. I just let me do this.
Okay.
I know what I can do and what I can't do. Just let me do this. I can do it! Woo! I did it. Just gotta get up this bank.
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
I got it.
Okay, this is milepost 6, and this is the North Rim Trail. And we're still, I'm looking at all trails, we're still at least probably a quarter mile from the cabin, if not a half a mile.
Is that the Hobbs Cabin?
It's that way. Let's go see what this trail sign up here says. Hey, there's a connector trail. We can get on the connector trail here.
Not on your life.
And go to Sawmill. Hey, 3.5 miles to Sawmill.
Never been here. Never.
There's a welcome sight for sore eyes. Through the woods, I see Hobbs Cabin. It's been a long time coming. Over there is the Privy. If anyone from Savage Gulf State Natural Area is listening, you could make those just a wee bit bigger. It's no fun to camp, shut the door and your knees, are touching the wood. Here's our humble abode. Number one. Where's your other little pillows at?
They're in there somewhere.
Going. I didn't think we were going to get one going. This wood is so damp. It's been raining like crazy.
We forgot our fire starter.
But we were able to dry it out yesterday. So the leaves just on the very top were dry. We got some of those leaves. I got some pine bark off a dead pine. I'm fixing to throw that in there.
Yes. Oh, that feels so good.
About 45 out here right now, maybe.
Oh, Dustin, awesome dude. That's about all the wood we could gather.
I've got more down there.
Oh, we're just so beat. And there's our tent. It's nice. On his app, yeah. So, yeah.
I think it might have been even further than that if you don't know the truth.
Gorgeous. When you build a fire, just everything goes into the universe, just aligns. I don't know. You know what I mean.
It's awesome. The fire brings light, it brings warmth. It's comforting. Gives you a sense of security.
God knew what he was doing when he made fire.
And I was just coming back from the privy, and that's the sunset we're greeted to. Just some beautiful colors. Looks like it's clinking off a little bit. Got the tent all set up. Got the fire going. And we're just getting ready to chow down on some beef stroganoff, which Karen is having tonight. And I'm gonna have the old lasagna. Turned out pretty good after all. It's a long hike.
A very long hike. Too long.
Yeah, it was longer than 8.5 miles. I totally believe that. Our campers next door said they read it at 8.9 on their GPS, but I think it may be even more than that. It may have been more than 9. Is that any good? Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm fixing to sit down and have some lasagna.
I'm screwed up.
I'm finishing off Karen's beef stroganoff, and it's pretty good. I'm spilling it on myself. This happens when you're camping. Feels good, doesn't it? How tired are you?
I am really, really tired. But, you know, I'm not... When we went to Sawmill Campground the first time you brought me here, I couldn't enjoy anything. I had pulled like a muscle, like rowing. And so I had to lay down. It was horrible. It was really bad. But I'm nothing like that now. I mean, I'm just really tired, which is what you're supposed to be.
That was a good hike.
But it was a beautiful hike.
Good 9 miles.
But you know what? Just now the sun went down and there's no wind.
No, it's been windy all day too.
There's no wind. I just now noticed that. There's no wind.
I found a place, one of the overlooks, and there's a lot of overlooks on that trail, the North Rim Trail. They look off into the valley, just spectacular overlooks. I found one that I might be able to launch the drone from if the wind is okay tomorrow. So I may put it up and just send it down the valley and back around and come back toward us just to get a shot. It would be awesome. I wonder what time it is. 7. This is a nice camp area. It's very protected. Got a lot of pine trees, heavy wooded area, heavily wooded area. Clears off tonight, it's gonna get nippy. That's for sure. It's about 7 o'clock our time, and it is cold out here. Beautiful morning. There is not a cloud in the sky. Yesterday, it was overcast all day and windy, but today there's not a cloud in the sky. Wow.
All I have is hot water to spit. What? It's hot water.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous day. Sunshine, blue skies.
Absolutely beautiful out here.
Awesome.
What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, completely overcast, windy, cold.
Not today. Not today.
That's pretty quick. I'll probably end up six-piece shirt.
It's beautiful. Wipe your butt. Okay.
All right, see this? Step on this rock. No, you don't even have to step there. Just step across to this one, and then step across here and here. Woo! All right, here it comes. Moment of truth. It's not slick.
That is cold.
Yep.
Here?
Yep.
That's slick.
No, it's not.
Here?
Let's step right here. It's not slick.
It is too.
Well, it's not. I promise you it's not slick. So, we're finishing up our hike to Hobbs Cabin Campground in the Savage Gulf State Natural Area. And it was just an awesome day. Just the opposite of yesterday where it was cold and overcast, yeah. Today was what?
It was bright and sunny and blue sky.
Yes.
Not too hot.
About 61 degrees. Then when we got up this morning, it was cold. It was in the 30s, mid 30s almost.
But it was really pretty today.
But it was just awesome.
But I tell you what, it was long.
Yep. It's a little bit further than 8.5 miles. It's closer to 9, but it is a great hike.
It is to start the season.
Yep, a lot of ravines. You go up and there's about 700 feet of elevation where you go up and down. Go through a lot of water crossings and ravines, but it's still not bad. It's doable if you're in good hiking shape.
It's time to eat
Yes, it is.
some grub.
What are we gonna eat?
I think we should go to Cracker Barrel.
I think so too. I've got some spicy grilled catfish calling my name.
All right.
I can hear it now. All right, until next time, this is Dustin and Karen, and we'll see you on the trail.
Now take care.
Bye.